Hey everybody, Troy and
Melanie
from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. We're back at the homestead, but it's not the most beautiful weather you could imagine. We made it with the solar panels here. We've got the solar panels on the truck, the two solar heating panels. Made it just fine here. We had to adjust one time because the frame in the bottom started, one slid inside the other, but other than that we're okay. We got some new stuff. Every time Melanie goes to Michigan, people give her clothes, so she's acquired some new containers of stuff. But it's been raining, so we can't unload. Unfortunately, it's been raining pretty hard, and it's starting to rain harder. There was just a pause, and now it's starting to really rain hard, so I've got to get the camera inside. We made it back. Made it back to the homestead, and as soon as there's a break in the rain, we'll unload the truck. We got back late last night, so we didn't unpack anything. And it's been raining all night, so there's nothing we can do right now. Anyway, there it is. We got the gazebo parts from my mom and dad that match the one that's in the garden. It's the exact same design, I think.
Yeah,
so really nice. We'll be able to finish our garden walkway the way I had envisioned, so that's really cool. They weren't using it. It had been broken by the wind, and the frame was still okay, so we got that. And like I said, Melanie's acquired a lot of new stuff. Oh, and we got a whole mess of canning jars, 4 boxes of canning jars over here on the other side that one of our family members gave us. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We're going to get the camera out of the weather. I want to get this up so you have something. We didn't do much video out there. We didn't do any video on the road. Oh, one more reason we went to Michigan, not just for the solar panels and for a trip to the cabin in Mackinac. We also had
a wedding reception.
Yeah, Melanie and I had a real wedding reception in Michigan with our family, and we had a good time.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're really kind and loving.
Yeah, so, oh yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks to our family, Melanie.
Thank you so much for everything.
It was a good time, so thank you all. So, well, I'm going to get this camera out of the weather, and if I get a chance, I'll give you some overviews of what's been going on in the background here, or, well, what's not been going on and what's grown wild. And anyway, talk to you later. Hey everybody, we just came in. We just pulled it up the camera, and just in time. Look at this. Let me show you what's going on in the watershed. We actually have flooding coming into the watershed, which is undesirable. The big tank was up to here, so we gained 50 gallons this morning. So we have now 275 gallons. I just switched this over, it was at 100 gallons. And just in this time it took me to go grab the camera, we've got 25 gallons of water. You can watch this fill up. As I sit here, you can watch this fill up. I don't know if you can see the numbers. It's going to flow past 125 right now as we walk. I can't believe it's pouring so hard like I haven't seen yet this year. Not yet this year. There, it's going above the 125 line. It's flowing that fast. You can watch it fill up as you look. Now it's above the 125 line. Never this year have I seen it rain this hard to fill a tank this fast. So, well, I was in here watching it pour off that tank. I real quick switched over and just ran a piece of hose and topped it up. I don't know if you can see the water running. That's the most I've had this year. Flowing out of it, just gushing. Pure rainwater. And I've got a bit of deer netting as a filter. So that is up to the top and beyond. It was overflowing as I switched this over. Look here. Since we've talked, we're, I don't know if you can see those numbers. I can't see it on the camera. There, now it's well above the 125 line and going to the 500 liter mark as we walk. This is the fastest, most heavy rain I have seen yet this year, this entire year. Last year this was normal. This year we haven't had it like this. Now I'm afraid this tank's gonna fill up and we won't have anywhere to put it. But that'll be 550 gallons of water if that fills up. Well, everybody, I was going to show you around the garden, but it's just not letting up. I don't want to wet my camera. It's already sopping wet and dripping right now. The tomatoes, it's madness out there. The summer squash has gone crazy. The corn has grown up nicely. We have cucumbers ready for picking. We have peas and beans. We have a lot of summer squash. Some is over too old. We have tons of cherry tomatoes and normal tomatoes everywhere. We've got cabbage growing. I mean, a lot happened in the short time we were gone. I don't know what went on here, but a lot has happened because the cabbage didn't even have heads, and now they're half grown already. What else we got? We've got rutabaga, of course. The potatoes. There were no potatoes showing. Now there's potatoes showing. I've got to cover them up. They're already getting sunburnt because they were exposed already. And the pumpkins and vines are just massive out there. But anyway, I guess I won't be able to show you that. Melanie's flowers have grown up beautifully while we were gone. There were no flowers there before. And we've got a tomato that grew up on its own that Melanie had staked up. And it grew massively while we were gone. We weren't gone that long. I can't believe how things grew out here. Anyway, I'm going to get this video up and live for you to give you a bit of an update. We made it home. And I'll try to give you a better update after the rain stops, if and when.